Phantom Ghost, if you're watching this, or if you're another Nexto using player, this is for you. Yep. So I was playing 1v1 whenever I came across a player that had absolutely perfect flicks, but they had no defense. And whenever I went back into the replay, I noticed a few weird things. So for starters, they were able to flip instantly without ever getting messed up. They were not moving at all after they scored a goal. There was no celebration. They had perfect boost management. All the shots went top corner, but they didn't once go for a demo. They didn't try to fake. There was no brain involved whatsoever. So I was pretty quickly able to decide that I was playing against an AI. Oh, and as you probably can see, they didn't change cameras once the entire game. It shows that they were in car cam, but I think this was a glitch. I think that they were permanently in ball cam for the entire game. Like, what are we looking at here? We've got some backward shadow defense. Like, no camera, nothing. He's backwards, just blindly going up, and he's actually pretty close. The only way that's possible is it's not a human being. I'm sorry. Especially whenever it's every single defensive possession the entire game. Like, that is not humanly possible. Here, this is a smaller thing, but especially in higher ranks, you'll see players go for demos there. I was a free target for him, and instead of going for the demo, he just concedes the boost and turns around whenever he had a free possession if he just demos me. But that just goes back to the idea that it's an AI and not a human being. Like, a human is able to think about those things and go for a demo, but the AI is programmed to hit the ball or read the opponent's hit. He doesn't really think about demos. Here's some more of this no-look shadow defense we've seen. So, can't see the ball, somehow gets the perfect hit, dead center of the ball. Doesn't even scrape the ball, like it's a clean hit. Still hasn't even looked where the ball is. Now we have a slight glance, and, get the save, but regardless, like, that's not a human being doing that. Nobody can anticipate Rocket League that well, and if they could, they would be an SSL. So you see another one of those quick flicks. That part was weird though. The fact that I hit the ball whenever it was coming down, I think it like faked out the AI, which was interesting. So you see more of this like weird movement, like backwards, challenging, no ball cam, just getting the boost. And then here, this was interesting. He like runs over the post. I wasn't sure if he toggled off there or if this AI isn't Nexto and it's like a similar one, but just still has a few issues, or what the issue was. But some pretty weird movement nonetheless. It's pretty safe to assume this isn't a human being doing this. At least not the entire game, because that save was ridiculous. The double pre-flip, no-look save into the catch. That's just not humanly possible, especially whenever we've already seen them jump up backwards and blind for 5 challenges. Like, this is ridiculous. I double-checked on my POV just to make sure that there wasn't, like, a replay bug going on, but my ball cam and everything was fine. This man is going up blind on every single ball and getting perfect contact, and then whiffs the open net. It's just very weird movement. Blind defense again. It's just insane. By now you probably get the point, so I'm going to finish playing the replay and then I'm going to switch to my POV and I'm going to add some light background music if you want to continue watching.